Okay, so you are welcome back to the second session. Now, this time around, we are only going to do a simple project. Okay, this project is to guide us to understand how the codes can manipulate our sprites. Okay, currently we have two sprites as we brought them from the previous video. We have our cat sprite, which we gave it the name Jack. And then we have the ball sprite. Now, when you notice the sprite list, we have a dustbin on top of the selected sprite list. That dustbin can help us to delete the sprite we don't want to use. So currently I don't want the ball sprite, so I'll go on to the ball sprite. This dustbin here, I'll click on it, and then you would notice that the ball sprite is gone. So I've deleted the ball sprite. Now, earlier I brought this code for my sprite. Now, what do I want the sprite to do? Let's say I'm going to start with the green flag. So I'm going to send this code away. Now, how do I send it away? When you drag it back to this block palette, then the code goes away. Now, before you write any instruction for a sprite, you must always begin with an event. Yes, you should always begin with an event. So I'm going to start with this popular event, which is when green flag clicked. Do you know where the green flag is? The green flag is here. So it means whenever we click the green flag, we want some set of codes to work. So now I'll go to the first group of codes, which is the motion code. Now I'm going to move the first block here, which you can see move 10 steps. So currently it is moving 10 steps. So anytime I click on the green flag, can you tell me which sprite I'm writing the code for? You can see the sprite icon at the top corner here on the script area. Okay, so with these two codes, you can see it means whenever I click on the green flag, I expect this sprite Jack to move 10 steps. Okay, so 10 steps to the direction it is facing. So when I click on Jack, it's moving 10 steps. And it doesn't matter wherever you find Jack, even if Jack is on top of the classroom block, whenever I click on the green flag, it moves 10 steps forward. So I keep clicking. Now I keep clicking on the green flag, so it kept moving. It keeps going forward. Okay, so that is that instruction, moving forward 10 steps. Now we have another instruction, so I'll put this one here. We have another instruction that says say hello for 2 seconds. So let's say I bring this here, say hello for 2 seconds, say I am Jack. That's how it works. So you can see the block of code. The white spaces are editable. And so this is the set of code that is supposed to be executed because it follows an event block. Now this code is idle. It's not following any event block at the top. So it will not be executed when this event is triggered. Okay, so I'm going to trigger this code here. Now watch my Jack as it responds to the instruction I have given it here. So I'm going to click on this. Now it says hello for 2 seconds. Then it says I am Jack for 2 seconds and it's gone. Now it says hello for 2 seconds. It says Jacks for 2 seconds. Yes, that's what it means. Okay, so I'm going to drag this and send them away. Now we'll go to the sound. Now we have play sound meow until done, start sound meow. I'm going to drag this play sound meow until done and bring it here. Okay, so we have when green flag clicked, play sound meow until it's done, right? So let me click on the green flag. I hope you can hear the sound. It said meow, and that is why it responded, because the instruction is attached to an event. The event triggers the code that's supposed to respond. So now we have the group of events here. Okay, so I'm done with the sound code. Now I'm going to controls. Here we have control, we have repeat 10, we have wait 1 second. Now look at this, repeat 10 times. I'm going to increase it to 15. Then I'm going to bring this move 10 steps. I'll put it inside the repeat block. Inside, it can go here, but nothing is going to be repeated. So I'm putting it inside the repeat block for it to repeat. Okay, so I'll drag my cat and bring it back. Now I'm dragging my cat. Okay, now when I click on this green flag, let's see what will happen. So can you see what has happened? Okay, so it has moved 10 steps 15 times. So the first 10 step, the second 10 step, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, 15 times. You can't notice it because it has done it in session according to the clock of the computer. So for us to observe that, we are going to wait 1 second inside the repeat. So anytime it moves 10 seconds, it's wait, then it start over again, move 10 steps, it wait 1 second, move 10 steps and wait 1 second. So now, because I want it to be a little fast, I'll reduce this to 5. So now let us look at our jack. I'm going to click on the green flag and let's see what will happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let me increase it to the 15 seconds. Okay, so observe our jack. When I click on the green flag, the first 10 steps will move with 1 second, the second, so it keeps going 15 times. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it has stopped. So that is what a control block does. It controls and gives us option to make decisions. Okay, so I'm going to send back the 50, repeat 15 times, and then I'll bring the forever block. So this is a forever block. Now I'm going to repeat these codes and put them inside the forever block. What do you think will happen? So our sprite will move now to the end. It will keep moving forever, right? Let's see, let's click on the green flag. So it's moving 10 steps and wait for 1 second. So it keeps moving. It will keep moving because yes is forever. So it keeps repeating these codes. So this is how it is going. 10 steps with 1 second. 10 steps with 1 second. 10 steps with 1 second. So it keeps going, and it will keep going forever. Now observe our sprite. Our sprite keeps going left, keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on until it vanishes, right? So I'm going to drag my sprite and bring it back again. So that's what happened to our sprite. It keeps drifting away. Okay, so instead of our sprite drifting away, we are going to create an animation to indicate that our sprite is working. It is not just drifting away. And so how do I do this animation? So I'll move this step here. Now let's go to, there is something about the sprite we called costume. So every sprite has some number of costumes. Now this sprite that is called Jack is having 2 costumes. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the first one. This is the second one. Now, when these costumes change, it creates the illusion of animation. So we are going to fix this costume, which is under the loops, because that's what we are seeing. We will go down. There are some set of codes here. So we have next costume. So we are going to fix it here. So it means that when I click on this, forever the costumes will be changing. So you see the costume changing. It's changing according to the clock of the computer. So I'm going to stop it. Now I'm going to put wait 1 second. So anytime a costume change, it has to wait 1 second. So I'm going to click on the green flag. So you see the costume is changing. So it goes next costume, next costume, next costume. Okay, so let me stop the code. Now I want it to, whilst it is changing, I want it to keep moving. So I'm going to fix this code inside here. And so we have the next costume. It moves, it waits. It changes to the next costume, it moves, it waits. Okay, so let's see how it works. Okay. So my cat is moving. It's switching costumes. Yes. Now it will keep walking till it gets to the end. Our next thing is to try to write some code for it so that when it gets to the end, it doesn't continue into the edge, but rather it turns it back and comes forward. Okay, so you see it is entering the edge. So I'm going to stop it and drag it back. Okay, so now let's go. It was moving, and moving is found in the group called motion. So at this point, under the motion, we have this code that says if on edge bounce, if on edge bounce. So I'm going to put this code inside our code, our forever block. So I expect that when the cat reaches the edge, it should bounce, turn back and come to this edge. So let's observe. Now I'm going to reduce these seconds so that it can work a bit faster. So I'm changing it to half a second, which is 0.5. Okay. Oh, so can you see what happened? It has bounced, and when it bounced, it rotated. Yes. So meaning we have different styles of rotating. So let's see what will happen when it gets to the extreme end here too. Now it has rotated back again. Okay, so now let me stop the code. Now we have a style for rotation. So what you have observed is the rotation for all round. So we are now going to set our rotation style to be left to right. So I'm going to drag this and put it on top of if on edge bounce. Now I want this to be a bit faster, so I'm going to increase the number of steps. So I'll take 20 steps. Can you see how I change the number of steps? Okay, good. So I'm going to click on the code. Okay. So because I set the rotation style to left and right, look at how it has bounced. Good. So that's our moving cut. That's our moving cut. Okay. So I'll stop it there. Now notice something. When I move my cuts to the top here and I click on the green flag, it still keeps going there. It will keep going for at wherever it finds itself. So there is a way to fix the cut so that whenever you click the green flag, you want it to start from a specific place. So I'm going to stop this block of code. Now I will drag the cut to this place. Now notice the coordinates for the X and Y. So anytime I want to start, click on the green flag, I want my jack to start from this particular place and move forward. So how will I write the code to instruct it to always start from this particular place? So I'll still go to motion. Now we have this code called go to. So because of the current location, the go to is also fixed. This is the go to code. It's the same as the current location here, right? So I'll fix it and put it on top of the forever. On top of the forever and under the green flag. So at this point, you will notice that whenever the green flag is clicked, my jack always starts from here. So when I stop the code and then I send my jack up here accidentally and I click on the green flag, my jack will come and start from here and go forward as I have instructed it. The reason why it will leave here and come here is because of this line of code. I instructed it to go to that place before it starts changing and moving and walking around. Okay, now this project, I'm going to name it the moving cut. So can you see where I'm writing the name of the project? Okay, so moving cut. Okay, so that's the name of the project there. So now I want to save this project onto my machine. So what am I going to do? I'll go to file and then come to save to your computer. Good. Now you will notice that the moving cut that I wrote at the top, it has appeared here. And so because it has appeared here, I will go ahead to save it. So moving cut, I already have a moving cut saved. So I'll write moving cut 1. Okay, and save. So at this point, I have saved my project. Thank you. Don't forget to like the video.